If someone approaches a beehive or a bee colony, they will often notice that the bees immediately become defensive, swarming and trying to drive the person away. If the person refuses to leave, the bees may resort to their last line of defense, the sting. Interestingly, after stinging a human, the bee almost always dies, as if sacrificing its life to protect the hive. This natural behavior is fascinating and has puzzled scientists and nature enthusiasts for decades. The question is, why does a bee die after stinging a human? And why don't other stinging insects like mosquitoes or wasps die after attacking? We're going to uncover this mystery in detail today. The sting at the end of a bee's body is not just a stinging tool, it is part of the female reproductive system. Its primary purpose was laying eggs, specifically through the same exit that the sting uses. However, over time, evolution has given the sting a secondary function: defense. If we look at the sting under a microscope, it is essentially a thin tube with two serrated blades. These blades move alternately. One moves up while the other moves down, allowing the bee to dig the sting into the skin when necessary. Additionally, the sting is connected to vital parts of the bee's body, including muscles, nerves, and digestive organs, which explains its complex structure. Bees are naturally peaceful creatures. They prefer to avoid threats, focus on collecting nectar and producing honey, and protect the hive without unnecessary risk. Therefore, if you see a bee sitting on a flower in your garden, it is highly unlikely to sting you as long as you don't disturb it. Bees usually sting in only two scenarios: to defend themselves when threatened, or to protect the hive from intruders. Bees that are far from their hive are much less likely to sting because they avoid risks that could threaten their lives or the colony. When a bee stings a human, the barbs on the sting become embedded in the skin, making it extremely difficult to remove. The sting is attached to vital organs inside the bee, including the digestive system, muscles, and nerves. When the bee tries to fly away, the sting detaches from its body along with these parts, causing internal damage that leads to its death. The venom injected during the sting continues to act even after the bee dies, causing pain, redness, and swelling at the sting site. The queen bee is different. She can sting multiple times without dying because her sting is smooth and has fewer barbs, making it easier to withdraw. Worker bees, on the other hand, die after stinging humans due to the complex structure of their barbed stings that get lodged in the skin. The queen is designed to inject large amounts of venom efficiently, while the worker bee's sting is a sacrificial defense to protect the colony. When attacking smaller insects, bees can sting multiple times without dying. This is because insect bodies are softer than human skin, so the sting does not get stuck. Even after a bee dies from stinging a human, the sting continues to inject venom for several seconds due to the remaining muscle contractions, almost like a small automatic venom pump. If stung, remove the sting quickly. The longer the sting remains in the skin, the more venom spreads, causing pain, redness, and swelling. Not all bees sting. Male bees do not have stings, and some bee species in tropical regions are harmless to humans. Wasps, however, are more aggressive and can sting multiple times without dying. Their venom contains pain-inducing chemicals such as acetylcholine, making their sting extremely painful. Regarding appearance and size, bees are smaller, 2 to 4 centimeters, with fuzzy rounded bodies, while wasps are larger, over 5 centimeters, smooth, with bright yellow and black stripes. If you've reached this point, you are clearly a curious person who loves discovering the secrets of nature. If you have any unusual or tricky questions about animals or insects, write them in the comments. Your question might inspire the next video.